This is your bilateral lat stretch. So with this, I like to do it with an object that moves around, like this office chair on wheels that I found, or you can use an exercise big stability ball type thing. That way it kind of rolls away from you as you sink into it. But you can also use a sturdy object like a table, the edge of a sturdy chair, a windowsill, one of those like a horizontal pole you find at a park, and then you can just simply walk away from it as you sink down into this stretch. So whichever you're going to use there, if you're able to, I prefer to be able to do these stretches on the outside edge of my hand, like I'm karate chopping my hand down onto the surface there, and then keeping my forearms parallel as you extend them up there. And that will really try to get into those lats even more rather than coming out in big circles there. So if you keep your forearms parallel, those karate chops way up, you can really open up and try to stretch those muscles deep in there. If you need to, though, if you're grabbing a pole or something horizontal, that's okay. You can do it here and try to get a similar stretch here as well. But whichever you're doing, you're going to send your arms out. And then once you get out here, you're going to tilt down, sending your chest down between your arms as low as you're able to go. And when you reach your end range, you want to make sure you're still keeping your abdominal muscles braced in. And keep this engaged here so that you're holding on to your pelvis, holding on to this solid, stable surface here in your pelvis. And if that remains nice and stable, then when you send your arms away, that becomes the point that is stretching the lats out there. So you're keeping the pelvis nice and stable and no tilting or hunching or hip shifting there. So a little engagement here is okay as you send the arms out, sinking deep and down into the stretch here. And when you hit your end range, you can then hang out here and you can even take some deep breaths into your back and filling up that rib cage in your back, expanding it and stretching the muscles out a little bit more. And then you exhale. Maybe you can go a little bit further. And inhale and exhale. Maybe you take a little bit further. You hold this for as long as you've been instructed for. And when your time's up, then you will ease up out of it by pulling it close to you or walking back up toward it and resetting for your next stretch, for your nice bilateral lat stretch.